Hey everyone! So I've got my backpacking backpack here. I got a little too excited for one of the trips that me and my friends planned for after quarantine. It might be about a year away, but I thought I'd get a head start, pack it all up, all together with everything that I have camping wise in my backpack, plus my poor packing skills. This is about a 50-pound backpack. Now that might seem like a lot, but when I think about the joy I'll find when I see the views on the top of the mountain, or hanging out with friends, or sleeping under the night sky, the joy that I'll find then kind of makes carrying this heavy load worth it. So over the past couple weeks, we've been talking about the themes of Advent. We've talked about joy, we've talked about hope, and this week we're going to talk about love. And sure, I'll totally find joy when it's on the top of the mountain and being able to see the night sky or hanging out with friends. But I've had loads on my back that did not bring me joy. I used to babysit a 4-year-old. He's 5 now, but at the time he didn't weigh much more than this backpack. And every once in a while, I'd be turned around and he would just jump on my back. And it would feel like every disc in my lower back would slip, and I would fall to the ground, and I'd have to take a second to regain my composure. I didn't feel joy then. But to be fair, this was pain that I was not expecting to endure. The pain carrying on your shoulders, it could be something physical like a backpack, maybe it's something less physical. Maybe you and your friend are in a tough spot, or maybe you have a project at school. The pain of carrying something on your shoulders feels a lot different when it's surprising attack you, when it just jumps on your back, versus when you're ready for it, when you've prepared for it, when you can see the joy-bringing outcome. For me in this backpack, though it is going to be painful to have to carry it, I'll find joy in the hike. And for maybe your friend who you and them are in a tough spot, it'll be difficult having those conversations or seeking forgiveness or trying to give forgiveness. But you find joy in the friendship itself, both before and hopefully after as well. For your big project at school or at work, it's the pain of having to go through it, to put that hard work in it. But then you're able to finally give that joy of finishing, of finally handing it in, and then getting that good grade to show that you've worked hard on it. So about 2,000 years ago today, Mary and Joseph are making the massive journey to Bethlehem because that's where Jesus is to be born. It was a long and difficult and painful journey, and when they finally got there, there were no inns for them to sleep at. They had to sleep in a stable. There was a good amount of pain that night from the long journey to the unfortunate sleeping quarters, but everyone, the poor shepherds, the 3 wise men, the three kings that probably were not expecting their King of Kings to be napping in the animal's food dish. Even Mary, who had to give birth in a stable. All of them, everybody sang songs of joy, sang shouts of rejoice, because they had known that their Savior had been here, and their Savior has arrived. So, you see, joy is a focus far sooner than it is a feeling. Sometimes you have to focus on the top of the mountain, or the good grade, or that the Savior has just arrived, to endure the carrying of the heavy load. And then finally, you can feel that joy. Well, that's it. Thank you for joining me today. You have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.